Hello there, everyone. Blast off. Thank you so much for coming today. It's, as everyone was saying, it's a busy week. I've never been more busy in my life, and I feel terrible that I'm like doing things that are not even rabbi things. Last night, one of the guys, we had a problem with the electric, and this guy, I asked one of our friends for some help. I asked him for advice. Do you have a contact for me? So he gives me his electrician. I called him up, and this guy had the right solution, and we fixed it. But he says to me, Rabbi, the problem is that you're trying to be an electrician. And we have enough electricians in Temecula. We need a rabbi in Temecula. You need to be doing rabbi things. And so now it's before Pesach is the most rabbi time. That's like the busiest time for a rabbi. And with a new baby, and then also with the construction that's going on, we're trying to finish before we have an inspection tomorrow. There's so much going on, but this really, there's something even besides for Pesach, and besides for the building over there, and besides for the new project, and besides for a new baby. There's something else that's happening today, and that is that today is the Rebbe's birthday, Yud Aleph Nisan, 3 days before Pesach. 4 days before Pesach, depending on when you want to count from. 4 days before Pesach. And every year the Rebbe would farbrengen. The Rebbe would have a gathering and speak about Pesach and about strengthening mitzvahs and about things that are important. And that's why I wanted to call this gathering. And the gathering, in honor of this, we're talking about a new initiative that's I don't even know who read my email and who didn't email. I don't even know if I read my email. But this is basically the story. So first, l'chaim, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol niyeh b'dvaro. Did you get Rebecca some water? Please, Jordana, some water. Okay, and then we have a cake that is on the way out of the oven. Maybe Frimmy can even double check that. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a story. And by the way, for anyone who's watching on Facebook, you're welcome to message me. We have the deliveries that are going out. You can join those. You can join the new initiative. Here's the story, and this is essentially what we're having right now: is a 45-minute or even a 30-minute farbrengen, a little get together. Usually you do it at the end of the day, but right after this, we're heading over to City Hall. I was invited to give an invocation at 6 o'clock. Again, in honor of the Rebbe's birthday, and they're giving a proclamation for the Rebbe and honoring the Rebbe. Education Day Temecula. That's what's happening at City Hall, 6 o'clock. So that's why we have to make use of our time now. So we came to Temecula, and the Rebbe had this vision for the world. Okay, the Rebbe's vision for the world is a perfect world. Every Jew, every place, every mitzvah, every person fulfilling their potential. And it's not. And the vision is not just a vision for Jews. It's not just every Jew, every mitzvah. The Gentiles also have their mitzvahs. The 7 laws of Noah. These are things God created the world. And everything that was created in this world was created for a purpose. And unfortunately, right now, we don't always see what the purpose is, and things get stuck along the way. In the midst of all of this, I got a call last night. I don't know if you saw it. I posted on Facebook. I got a call from someone in New Jersey, very, very Lakewood, New Jersey, a very religious neighborhood, and it's a big Orthodox family. And they have a son who had, I don't know if it was a mental breakdown or something, and he's homeless. He's been hanging out in Hemet for the last 5-10 years, I don't know, or maybe 5 years. He's been hanging out in Hemet. He was last seen in Hemet, and they're asking me, these are guys, they're not like Chabad friendly, but he's saying, I'm begging you, can you go find my brother and give him some matzah before Pesach? He just go to Hemet and find him. Like a needle in a haystack. But this is what happens along the way. Life goes on. and people, their purpose in life. This guy, his mental breakdown. He just the stress of life got too much for him, and he couldn't handle life anymore. And that's how he. So now it's our job. The job of the Rebbe's vision is that we're going to go out. The Rebbe sent out these shluchim to make this vision a reality, to go make the world a perfect place. Now the thing is, there's a guy who's coming soon at the last class, the last JLI class. He said, what I don't like about the Chabad, your approach to fixing things is like you're going one at a time. We don't have time for that. We have to go get the big things. We need to go make big events in the colleges, and we can make debates, and so you can influence hundreds of people at a time, thousands of people at a time. And Chabad, you're saying one at a time. This is something I didn't even realize how important this is to the Rebbe's vision, that it's one at a time. And we're caring for every single Jew one at a time, and we go from the one to the next to the next. And there's no wholesale. There's no people doesn't work wholesale. People is one at a time. And so the Rebbe wanted to go change the whole world, to go reach every single person, and whoever I have